Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. Now, as soon as I open up my social media page, I have not been on social media lurking all day. And as soon as I open up my social media page, here it go. I get hit with a title of Martell brother was booked today. And I'm like, wait a minute. I know this is not the same brother that Martell brought on the show, but it has to be because he stated he only have one brother and one sister. So of course it is the same brother, but I'm like, I thought that Martell, I knew it was a bunch of bullcrap, but he stated that he was going to put his brother on the straight and narrow and make sure that his brother was doing what he was supposed to do. He was, speaking to people at the Black Expo that he had his brother attend, and he was supposed to help his brother get into business. Now, I know Martell can't do it himself, but the people surrounding him, Carlos, and, the get along gang, whoever the people are, the powers that be at OWN that keep on saving Martell behind. I thought that Martell was really being genuine. Well, no, I didn't. But Martell, because it's whether he sounded genuine or if he needed a storyline or whatever, why didn't he keep it going? Whatever the case may be, why didn't he keep it going when he stated that he was going to put his brother on the straight and narrow, help him get into business, and do just that? Why couldn't you? Y'all didn't did so much. Y'all, I guess it came down to saving the mama house or saving the brother. Is that what it is? And y'all told Martell to flip a coin and pick one. It's not going to be both. And he had to, make sure he had a place to stay. So he chose his mama house. And so whatever his brother did, I don't know if this stemmed from the allegations that he got back in May, or is it or something else that he's done to violate his probation or parole, whichever one he was on. But Martell, your brother appeared on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So you didn't get no type of stipend, no type of payment for your brother appearing on the show, and that could have at least bought him a lawyer to help him with his case. I'm not sure, what he's charged with and how much his lawyer is going to charge, and, how much this case is going to cost him. But surely, your people, your get along gang, the people that stick beside you, that's doing all these favors for you, you couldn't pull one more favor and help get your brother a lawyer? Now, you said you was going to help your brother. We all know that you can't help yourself, but we knew when you said you meant that your people, the people that you knew, like OWN, Carlos, and, just my opinion, because we know that you don't do anything on your own. And in every loophole that you done got out of, we know it was not because of your own knowledge or own research. We know it was probably because you had some type of help, some type of advisory of some sort. But we know it wasn't on your behalf, from your own free thinking. So anyway, my thing is, you stated that a couple of months ago. When was it? Was it back in January, February, whenever it was, when Keith, the councilman for Huntsville, when you thought he was dating Melody, you said did they start a GoFundMe and you had something on it? Well, I'm gonna ask you to put your money where your mouth is and go ahead on and put your money and get your money together to help your brother. Did you at least call a bail bondsman? What did you do? Did you do anything to help your brother? You joked about it with Keith, but now this ain't no laughing matter. Did you run down there to the courthouse with the same energy that you had for Keith, the councilman, and try to help your brother out the situation? And I wonder, did your brother get caught up and doing something that you both were doing together, and your brother's taking the fall for it, or because it's not like he's not used to going to jail, and you say that you have never been to jail, and I'm like, how did you escape going to jail? Somebody that was alleged trying to steal a whole ATM machine. But you didn't go, and you worked at the jail, so you knew better. You knew right from wrong. You seen what the consequences were, because you worked with the people and you guarded the people or whatever, or managed the people that actually broke the law. So you already knew what the consequences were. You even knew, you had firsthand knowledge. You seen firsthand what could happen and what your future would look like in plain sight if you did not follow the rules, or if you broke the law. But instead, you thought that you were some type of invincible person, or you thought that they were going to overlook it because you were on their side, you were working on their side, and so you thought that they were going to overlook the incident of you trying to allege steal an ATM machine. So I really don't know how you avoided being charged, or I'm going to say, I don't know if you escaped charges, but I really don't know how you wound up escaping jail time for that alleged ATM robbery. But whatever you did, why you couldn't help your brother? However you managed to avoid jail time, why you can't never help your brother out? Is your brother actually doing the time that you supposed to be doing? Or are y'all supposed to be splitting these bids up in jail? And I'm just asking, because it seems like you done enough criminal acts in this lifetime to be holding the cell right with your brother, but you keep on escaping and your brother keep getting caught. So I don't know what it is, but I know Melody stated that she tried to speak to your brother on multiple occasions when he was out, or when she had the chance in his younger days before he went so far down the rabbit hole. And I guess him being your brother, he had the same mentality as you, as can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm not going to believe it until I see it. They're going to have to catch me before I stop doing the mess. So Martell, I just want to ask. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know what your brother was charged with. Don't know if he was actually charged. I just seen the title. But if your brother was actually charged, I want to know, do you have the same energy for your brother that you had for Keith, the councilman of Huntsville, where you stated that you were that you had something on it? And why didn't you keep your word with your brother and at least get them hooked up with your people, whomever is keeping you out of trouble, to help your brother out. Your brother got a family. So so I heard your brother got a family. You by yourself. So if you value your freedom, you don't think that his wife or whatever wanted him home. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what your brother did, but if you can't help him do nothing else, at least go down there and talk to your people, or let your people, whomever was able to save your mama house, go over there and try to help save your brother. You ain't do nothing. Let me ask you a question. Did you keep the payment that he received, or whatever stipend he received, regardless of what the amount was? Did you even give it to him for appearing on the show, or you just pocketed it? I'm just asking, because now your brother, if he was charged, he can use them funds. He need all them ends, Martell. So hopefully you do the right thing by your brother, and if there was a stipend, there was some type of payment for him appearing on the show, because on your behalf, because you really didn't have a storyline, and your brother, with him appearing and you trying to make, trying to elevate yourself, trying to make it seem like you really in a position to help somebody, and you really not. But I'm like, okay, let's see where this go. Why didn't you keep your word? At least introduce them to your people and try to, get them some help. At least, you should have, tried to keep them in touch with the recruiter that you spoke to at the Black Expo. But I just want to know, Martell, are you standing behind your brother? Are you, you gonna put your money where your mouth is, like you did with Councilman Keith? Are you gonna, go all out and help your brother, like like they did, like OWN keep doing for you, like Carlos keep doing for you? I just want to know. And this is just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.